I feel like we finally have fall or autumn in Mumbai because it's been raining all morning and it's finally cold enough to like wear full sleeves. So I'm really happy about that. Anyway, today's video is going to be all about skincare. So many of you have requested that I share my skincare favorites or what kind of skincare I've been loving at the moment, and this video is going to be just about that. So grab yourself a nice cup of coffee or hot chocolate or a snack and let's get started with this video. To have some kind of structure, I'm gonna go in with categories based on how they go on in your skincare routine. So the first category is gonna be like makeup removers. Personally, I love cleansing oils, and my favorite of all time has to be this one from Face Shop. This is their rich cleansing oil. I love this so much. It's such a beautiful texture. It's really thick and it helps clean off even like the most waterproof makeup of all time. It can take off like waterproof mascara, waterproof eyeliner, kajal, any kind of makeup that you can think of. It's very easy to remove with this one. It also emulsifies like really easily, and it does not leave any kind of residue on your skin, so it's not going to be really oily for oily skin people as well. You might want to avoid using this on your eye area because this one slightly stings the eyes. That's my only and major concern about this product. Otherwise, it's a beautiful cleansing oil. I have almost emptied it and I'm definitely gonna repurchase it. If you want an affordable alternative to the Face Shop cleansing oil and you want something that does not sting your eyes, you have to try this one from Suganda. It's a beautiful cleansing oil. It's a little more lightweight compared to the Face Shop one. Also, again, it does not sting the eyes whatsoever, and it also removes like every kind of waterproof makeup that you can think of. It's very affordable. It's by an Indian brand, and I feel like you should definitely check this one out. On the days when I'm not wearing heavy or waterproof makeup, I like to go in with a micellar water. My first choice and a cult favorite has to be this one from Bioderma. This is their Sensibio H2O. Such a beautiful product. It's great for sensitive skin. It does not sting the eyes or irritate your skin in any way. Although it can't remove like really waterproof makeup, it's great for the days when you're wearing only sunscreen or like really light makeup. Overall, a beautiful micellar water, especially if you have the budget for this. But if you don't, this is literally the same thing as the Bioderma one, but at almost less than half the price. This one also does not sting the eyes, does not burn your skin. Very good for sensitive skin. Will not remove heavy makeup. Again, a good alternative if you're under a budget. Regardless of whether I'm wearing like heavy makeup or light makeup, I love to go in with a face wash, and my absolute favorite face wash is from Bioderma. This is my holy grail. I have repurchased tubs and tubs of this. Although it says here that it's like a purifying, cleansing, foaming gel, and it's actually meant for like combination and oily skin, but this is beautiful for my dry skin. It cleans my skin without stripping it or making it dry. Nothing cleans my skin like this face wash. On most days I make sure to double cleanse, but on the days where I'm like really tired, I go in with this cleanser from 6am Glow. This is like their makeup remover plus cleanser in one, and this is so heavily underrated. Why is no one talking about this? I literally do not know. It's a beautiful product and it can remove like light makeup, so it's a great cleanser to have, especially when you're having one of those lazy days. I highly recommend that you check this out. So I was never really like a toner person. I used to always wonder, why do people use toners and what is the real use of them in a skincare routine? This was until I found two of the best toners in the market for my skin type. I'm talking about the Tony Moly toners. These are so huge. They are almost bigger than my face, and I love them so dearly. These are so good for dry skin, especially if you're living in like a hot and humid climate like Mumbai and you don't want to load up on like thick heavy creams. You can go in with like 2 layers of any of these toners and you're just good to go. So the Ceramide one is like a milky toner and it leaves your skin so plump and juicy. It literally like gives you mochi skin like they say over here. The Hyaluronic toner is great for like maintaining the overall hydration of your skin. It's slightly thicker and stickier when you compare it to the Ceramide one, but again not heavy at all. Pick up any of these two if you have dry skin. They retail for like 1500 rupees, but they are so huge. It's definitely value for money. When I got into my skincare routine, especially in the lockdown period, I was using so many serums and actives, and eventually I had wrecked my skin barrier to the point of absolute no return. But then I realized like skincare for me at least is all about minimalism, and I don't really need like so many actives and exfoliants at once. So for the longest time I was not using any kind of serum. I was just going in with my basic double cleansing and moisturizer, sunscreen, and I was good to go. But then I found this beauty from Plum. It is their niacinamide 10% serum, and I want to say that everyone should try this out. The texture of this one is like a milky serum and it's perfect for my dry skin. It's great to maintain your skin barrier and it's good for like overall texture and hydration of your skin. So if you want like a good basic serum for your dry skin to maintain your skin health, you can definitely check this one out. I have used like 2 bottles of this. This is a third bottle that I am almost emptied and I'm definitely going to repurchase. Now onto my favorite category, which is moisturizers. As a dry skin person, I have literally used so many moisturizers from the market, and I feel like I have finally found a moisturizer which works for my skin type, doesn't feel heavy or greasy while still providing enough hydration. This is the one. This one from Simple, their hydrating gel creme, is my absolute holy grail. I've almost emptied this one. I have like 2 more backups just in case, and I always go back to this no matter what. It's a beautiful gel moisturizer, and even though it's a gel moisturizer, it's amazing for my dry skin. Somehow it just gives me so much hydration, plumps up my skin, gives me that beautiful glow and softness that I desire. And I feel like every skin type will love this because it's so lightweight but still hydrating, and I definitely highly recommend that you check this one. On the days when I feel like my skin barrier is really suffering or I'm going in with exfoliation, I love to use this one from Bioderma. This is their Atoderm Intensive Balm. Oh my god, this is a miracle moisturizer. I wouldn't say make this your daily moisturizer because this one is like thick. It's a balm, and but it is so healing. If you have like a damaged skin barrier or really sensitized skin, it's gonna heal you within one night. I guarantee that. I have tested it when I wrecked my skin barrier with over exfoliation. I had used it that night, and the next night, all the red bumps and the itchiness was just gone. If you're someone who uses like a lot of actives, or if you have really sensitive dry skin, you must have this in your vanity. I know this is a little bit expensive, but you don't need a lot of this product. You can use like a tiniest amount and it's good for your entire face. I got this I think about 6 months back, and I still have so much of it left, so it's a good investment. I feel like I've literally tried every single sunscreen in the Indian market, and these two from Wishcare are my absolute favorites at the moment. I feel like we don't have anything like this in the Indian market, especially from an Indian brand. What has Wishcare made? They've literally turned like a milky toner consistency into sunscreen, which just blows my mind every time, because when I think of sunscreen I think of like greasy thick, but this one is so thin it's almost comparable in texture to the Moly Ceramide toner, which is again amazes me that they have created something so beautiful and aesthetically pleasing for the Indian market. They have launched two variants. I can't pick between them. I just keep rotating and using one every day. So looking out for a new sunscreen that's affordable, comfortable to wear, and has a really nice texture, you can definitely check this one out. On to the final category, that is lip balms. And if I had to pick only one lip balm for the rest of my life, it will be this one from Laneige, their lip sleeping mask. I'm sure you must have seen me rave and rave about this for years and years and years. I was introduced to this, I think, about 4 years back, and there has been no going back. I have emptied like 2 or 3 20-gram tubs, and I have this 8-gram tub now. I always have a backup of this in my vanity. I never want to go anywhere without it because this has literally transformed my lips. So when I was not using this, when I was not introduced to this, I used to use other lip balms, but they were never enough for my chapped lips. My lips were always dry and chapped no matter what. After I started using this, I have never once faced that issue with chapping. Even if I don't apply it throughout the day, it keeps my lips moisturized somehow, and it's just a magical product. There is some special quality in it which just makes it, I don't know, makes you fall in love with it. And I trust me, once you've tried this, there will be no going back. Thank me later. And if you have not tried it yet, what are you doing? You need to try this. The only other lip balm which I feel like remotely compares to the Laneige has to be this one from Vaseline, the lip therapy, especially in the variant Cocoa Butter. This is so incredibly nourishing, and it's got that same long lasting quality like the Laneige one, although it's not as glossy or aesthetically pleasing, but it's a beautiful lip balm. If you're under a budget, you can definitely check this out. This tub will also last you for like almost a year, so it's great value for money. They do have other variants in this, but I found like the cocoa butter one is the most nourishing variant out of all of them. So you can definitely check this one out. I have been talking for hours and hours and hours, and this video was never going to end, but we're right here in the end. And I hope you guys like my skincare recommendations. If you guys want more of such videos, do let me know in the comments below. Until next time.